died under the wheels of a train.
Johnny Hall was walking with his mother, uncle and older brother when he ran onto the crossing at Werrington near Peterborough. His family have described him as their little angel in heaven.
Well, our reporter Emma Baker joins us now from the accident scene. So, Emma, really, this does seem to be like a tragedy for everyone involved.
Absolutely, Rhiannon. And yes, what happened just a few metres behind me is surely every mother's worst nightmare. Losing your 2-year-old child while you watched on, unable to help. According to police, the whole incident happened in just a matter of seconds. It now leaves a family in shock. They describe Johnny as full of life, loved by everyone who knew him. Tonight, that family is mourning the loss of the boy they describe as their little angel. 2 bouquets of flowers marking the spot where Johnny Hall lost his life. He was just 2 years old. While officers investigate the moments that led to his death, his family are trying to come to terms with such a tragedy.
This is a tragic accident that took the life of a cherished and beloved little boy who was full of life and loved by everybody who knew him. Grief is felt by every member of our family and friends. It is also acknowledged that this was a tragic accident with both Johnny's mum, 4-year-old brother and uncle only feet away. No blame to be placed, only deep sorrow. With all our heart, we truly believe that Johnny is now a little angel in heaven.
The crossing runs across Foxcovert Road between Werrington and Glinton on the outskirts of Peterborough. Johnny was visiting family at a traveller's site next to the track just before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. He had been with his mother, 4-year-old brother and uncle when he started running towards the train line. His mother tried to catch him, but he was too quick. The train had been travelling from this direction towards Peterborough. Johnny had been on the other side of the track when he ran onto the level crossing. He was hit by the train at around 60 miles an hour.
The mother did try to grab the child before being struck by the train. So this is it's obviously a very tragic circumstances, and the mother herself, did unfortunately witness what happened.
Earlier this year, Network Rail made safety improvements to the crossing after they were advised to alter latches on the gates so they couldn't be fixed shut. Inspectors were concerned that any latch would make it more difficult for people to leave the crossing. Ironically, this may have made it easier for Johnny to get onto the track. Today, people living in the area spoke of their shock.
I just thought it was really sad. My little girl's the same age, and I just thought it was terrible. It kept playing on my mind after I heard it. It's a terrible accident.
It was a shock. It was a really shock, especially lots of children cross it going to school in the morning, but luckily they're not on yet. So it is a shock.
It's been an area of concern locally for some time, and there's been talk of a bridge. I'm not sure that a bridge is the right answer, but I do think the security of the gate should be improved.
The crossing is used by scores of school pupils every day. Some members of the community say they've been campaigning for many years to improve the crossing safety by building a footbridge.
There's been a number of near misses over the years, but we've always been told, obviously, that it's a small number, the risk is small, and the cost is quite considerable to put a footbridge in here.
The British Transport Police are now investigating the incident along with the Office of Rail Regulations. No doubt many will be waiting for their findings to see if there's anything that can be done to prevent further deaths like this in the future.
Well, let's head back to Emma now for more on this terrible accident. Emma, let's focus on the gate, if we can, just momentarily now, and more about the changes that were made to the gate over the past year.
Well, yes, Jonathan, as I said, those latches were removed from the gates in the past few months to be in line with safety regulations to allow people to get off the crossing more safely and easily. Now, no doubt that will form part of the ongoing investigation looking into this incident here. But, of course, this is the latest in a string of events involving level crossings in our region over the past few years, and people have voiced concerns over the safety of these crossings. Network Rail maintain that level crossings pose no problem, just as long as people do use them correctly. But, of course, this latest death will no doubt reignite the concerns over just how safe these level crossings really are.
Indeed, Emma, thank you very much for that. Now, the father of 2 teenage girls stabbed to death by their mother has been giving evidence at her trial today.
Raker Kamari Baker is accused of killing